I'm asking him.
You're not asking me.
No, I'm asking him. Stay away from me, sir.
When cops get away with bullying their innocent people for too long, they desperately need someone to put them in check. In this video, we will look at a glorified mall cop put in place when the real cops show up, and it's as satisfying as you can imagine. On the 6th of May 2024, an auditor was minding her own business at a Montgomery County office when an angry security cop showed up out of nowhere.
Good morning.
That's what we're doing?
You could ask. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to answer.
Well, you're on government property, so I do require an answer.
I don't have to. I decline to answer. Respectfully decline to answer.
Okay, well, you have to have permission to film here. This is county government property.
Do you know what the First Amendment is?
You know what, man? You're on county government property. You have to obtain permission to film
No, we
here.
don't.
We'll just have you removed. It's that simple.
I'm here.
Can't do that
I'm here on official business anyway.
And what is that? What is your official
It's
title?
none of your business.
This cop starts making threats like he owns the place, but this auditor knows her rights better than him.
What's your name? Just stay away from me. I'm
You
just.
don't have to go this way. But if you
You're
want to
right.
go this
We
way,
don't
you
have
will.
to. I'm not breaking any laws.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
We'll just have you trespass. You can't do that here. They have rules.
Rules don't trump the Constitution, sir.
Greatly appreciated. I just need your removed off property.
I'm here for official business.
He immediately gets desperate when she stands her ground, but things get even crazier from here.
I'm walking towards this way. You walked up to me.
You got on a New York Yankees ball cap, gray t-shirt, khaki shorts, and a gray pair of shoes.
I'm disengaging with this guy. This guy is like out of control already, and this guy is following me already. I'm disengaging with this guy.
If you thought your ex was clingy, wait until you see this cop take obsession to a whole new level.
Stay away from me.
I can go wherever I like, ma'am.
Not-
I'm violating rules.
I'm not violating rules. I'm staying away from you. That's what I'm doing.
How about walk off property?
No.
That would be great.
Stay away from me, sir.
Ma'am, I can walk wherever I want to walk.
Stay away from me,
Whether
sir.
you like it or not.
Stay away from me.
Doing it.
Stay away from me. I fear for my safety at this point.
I'm fine. There's no threat. She just needs to get out of here, that's all.
I don't feel comfortable around you.
Like a stalker, he follows her wherever she goes, but luckily help will be arriving soon.
I
You're
don't
not going to the library, ma'am.
feel comfortable. I'm trying to stay away from you
Well, then.
because you're scaring me now. You're scaring me, sir.
I'm scaring you.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You're not allowed to do what you're doing, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
Government, county, property.
And it's public property.
It's not public.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not. This is government property.
As government property is public property.
No, it's not both.
You have a first
It is
name?
not both. It is not both.
Because I have official business on this property.
Doing what? You
It's
won't
none.
tell me what
It's
it
none of
is.
your business.
It is my business. I'm the security officer here.
I'm not posing a security risk.
That's your opinion. By filming without permission, you are.
It's a First Amendment protected activity.
You are on
It's
government property.
It's a First Amendment.
He thinks the cops are going to back him up, but he's either the stupidest man out there or has some sort of ace up his sleeve.
Oh my God.
I'm just trying to stay away from you.
Well, I'm going to stand in front of you. If you're not going all over my campus filming, you're not allowed to do that.
Well, I'm walking all around, so it's not gonna.
I'm going to follow you whether you like it or not.
That's okay, but just don't impede in my personal space.
Come on,
6 feet.
look, you're the one in violation here, ma'am.
I'm not in violation,
You
sure.
certainly are.
I'm not in violation of
You
law.
certainly are.
I'm not in violation of law. I'm not in violation of law.
All right.
Just stay away from me.
I don't have to do that.
This guard isn't just content with tormenting her, he's determined to make her fear for her very life.
Oh, you're funny. You going to run now?
No, because I'm staying away from you.
Fine. Stay away from me. That's fine. At least it'll be here short.
I'm not in violation of law.
Do you know what county government rules are here?
I'm not in violation of law.
Do you have any idea?
I'm not in violation of law.
Any idea what the rules are in county government?
I'm not in violation of law.
No, you don't.
I'm not in violation of law.
Violation of
I'm
You don't know the rules.
I'm disengaging from you.
According to him, breaking made-up rules is enough reason to bully this poor woman. But he isn't content taking his anger out on just the auditor.
Good.
There we go.
Thank God. Hey, sir, how you doing? Good. I'm scared for my safety of this guy. I have everything on film. I'm here to do official business. Okay. And I'm exercising my First Amendment right. That's what I'm doing. Okay. That's what I'm doing. He's security. I'm not breaking any laws.
So I mean, you're just going around filming?
Yeah.
For now, the security agent thinks the cop is on his side, but soon this interaction evolves into the unexpected.
I'm a citizen review journalist. This is what I do with government officials. And I'm here on official business. I want to check into the tax maps, stuff like that. And I did film by the DMV because that's something new. I've never seen that before. So that's what I was doing. I'm not breaking any laws, sir. And I'm not giving you my ID either.
Okay.
Because Tennessee is not a stop an ID state.
Okay.
Unless I'm being arrested for something, then I have to give you my ID.
Right now you're not being arrested.
Okay.
You're not detained. You're free to go.
When this cop realizes Officer Evans won't just roll with anything he says, he lashes out.
You got to see rules here to film without express permission, and for me to ask her what her purpose is here, and her tell me it's none of my business, well, that's incorrect. So she's not allowed to film here unless you have explicit permission from the facilities engineering manager. Those are the rules here. This is county government property. This is not public property, ma'am.
Government is public property.
No, ma'am, it is not. I'm sorry, but you cannot film here without permission.
I don't need anybody's permission to exercise my First Amendment right.
This auditor knows her rights better than the guard, and this courageous cop is willing to stand up for her.
Your rules are not law. Your rules are not law.
This is government property.
Your rules are not law.
Oh my God. Okay. How can you over here?
No, I'm staying out of the road, sir. That's what I'm doing. Yep. For my protection at this point. I don't trust you, sir. You're a threat to my safety at this point.
Yes. Security is a threat to your safety. That's rich. I guess you're afraid of the police officer too, right?
No, because he has body cam footage. Because without the video, it's he say, she say thing. Finally.
He says he won't talk to her anymore, but he can't keep his word for even more than a few seconds.
Just stay away from me.
I will go wherever I want to go. This is my job. This is my post. I will go wherever I want to go. Let's get that straight.
Your ego's taking over.
There's no ego here.
There is.
Doing my job, and you're violating that.
I'm not stopping you.
You are. Government property, not private, not public.
It's not private property, sir. No, it's not.
It's government. What part of that?
It's not private property.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
No, it's not. It's not private.
While all this was happening, Officer Evans was having a little chat with his lieutenant, and he said some things you wouldn't expect.
I'll just talk to the security guard and be like, look, man, per my supervisor, she's not hurting anything and not bothering anybody. She can film here. It's just that she's outside the library. Yeah, she's just being an auditor, fucking. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm right. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, because she's not doing anything wrong.
Now that the police officer knows for sure that the county cop is just making things up, he won't let him get off easy.
Hey, so I just got off the phone with my lieutenant.
Yeah.
And I mean, he said she's good to film and walk around.
No, she's not. She's not. You don't know the rules here.
Right.
Okay, you need to check with somebody before you make that.
That's my lieutenant.
Dude, I don't care. The rules here, I enforce. I want her off the property. She's not allowed to film. That's not up for debate. Period. I mean, do I have to call, Mayor Golden or something?
I mean, if you want. I mean, like I said, I just got off the phone with my lieutenant.
I don't care what your lieutenant said. He doesn't know the rules here either. Okay? She's not allowed to film without written consent from Mark, who is the facilities manager.
Right.
If I ask her what she's doing, I expect an answer. It's none of your business. I'll do whatever I want. I want her off the property.
All of a sudden, this security guard thinks he outranks the police's lieutenant, but his lunacy doesn't stop there.
She's not allowed to do what she's doing. Your lieutenant, it's not his decision to make. These are the rules.
But I mean,
period, and I enforce them. If there's a problem with that, I'll if you're not going to back me up, then I'll.
It's not that I'm not wanting to.
Yeah,
it's like
she's not allowed to do what she's doing. You don't get it.
But I mean, legally, she's not
Yes,
breaking any.
she is. This is government property,
right?
Not public.
Right.
She can't do it here without written permission and consent. When I ask her what she's doing and she refuses to tell me, she's leaving property. That's all there is to it.
The officer has the patience of an angel for letting the sham cop disrespect him so much, but he doesn't stop running his mouth here.
From my understanding, she's not breaking any laws.
Sir,
and according
you're not
to
getting
my
it.
lieutenant,
This is county government. Do you
Right.
know what the rules are here at the county government facility here? Do you know what they are?
Anywhere open. I mean,
Sir,
it's open to the public.
Either the guard forgot the rules he is supposed to enforce, or he knows he is making them up, and neither option looks good for him.
But I mean,
incorrect.
But she's not doing anything
Oh
wrong.
my goodness, we're going to go over this again? Yes, she is. She is violating the rules here at county government property. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. My goodness.
I talked to the super.
All good?
Yeah, she's just filming, and the security guard got a case of the ass.
An escort at this point.
I'm like, she's not breaking any laws. He's like, well, he's like, but she's breaking the rules. I'm not. I don't understand what his issue is. I don't know. He's not getting it. I'm like, dude, she's not breaking law. Like, if you want to call the mayor, you can call the mayor.
The officer manages to keep his cool, but he is absolutely done with this bad-mannered security guard.
But I mean, like, she just agreed with.
I don't care what she agreed with. Like I said, you guys don't know the rules here. She's filming me without my permission, which is another violation, sir.
Well,
she needs to go, period.
So Tennessee, like, I mean, you're allowed to record. I mean, like.
No, not here. You have to have written consent, and the person being filmed has to give consent. I do not. She is to leave property. It's that simple. That simple. Those are the rules here, and this is my job. Okay? If you're going to undercut me,
I'm not.
Yes, you are. If you're going to undercut me, I need your name and badge number so I can turn it in.
This impudent guard thinks making threats is going to work against this cop, but later he is going to switch up like you won't believe.
When I called you guys, I expect to be backed up.
Secure.
Okay, not to be told what it's like off property.
But what
on property, it's a different set of rules.
What I'm saying is she's not breaking the law.
She is. You don't get it. You just don't get it, dude. You work for the county, you still don't get it. She's not allowed to do what she's doing on county government property. Either escort her off or please give me your name and badge number so I can take it higher. I'm sick to death of not being backed up here.
If I had to give a reason for his vindictive behavior, it's probably because he was never good enough to pass the tests to become a real officer of the law.
Do the job they tell me to do, and you guys are cutting me off at the knees. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. She's not allowed to film me without my express permission, and I don't give it. She needs to go. Period.
Well, I mean, she is. Tennessee has. It's a one-way. It's
Still gonna argue with me. I don't get it. May I have your name and badge number? Please?
Yeah, I'm Deputy Evans.
I need
K9 54.
I don't have my pen with me.
I like to have an escort to do public records requests. I'm asking him.
You're asking me.
No, I'm asking him. Stay away from me, sir.
You're not going in that building.
I'm asking for escort, sir. I like to do.
It's government policy like that, man.
It's not the law.
It's county government, man. They have their own rules here.
But it's not law.
At this point, you might have even forgotten that it was the guard who called the police on the woman with how he is talking to the cop.
I'd like to have an escort, please.
She's not going in that building. I'm telling you right now.
I'd like to have an escort.
Hang on, just a sec.
You just take her off.
I mean, you can make phone calls. Man.
Yeah, I can. Believe me, I'm in the right here. She's not allowed to do what she's doing on this property. Period.
All right, yeah, you might want to swing out. Security guard's got a case of ass. He's like, I'm not allowing her in any of these buildings. And I'm like, she's not breaking the law. She's just like First Amendment auditing, and I'm not fishing. But he's got a, yeah. It's not the auditor that's the problem.
This cop has had enough, and now he is about to give the guard a piece of his mind, but he will shock you with how little he cares.
I got my supervisor coming.
Dude, the rules aren't going to change because your supervisor's on the way.
I know, look,
It's that simple.
Look, I understand, feeling some type of way with somebody filming and stuff like that.
It's against the rules on this property. It's not how I feel about it.
It's
Period. It's cut and dry.
But I mean, it's not
Yes.
illegal.
Dude, you don't get it. You don't get it. This is county government
Yeah,
property.
and I work for the
Okay?
county.
Yes, then why are you not backing me up here?
Because
Enforcing the rules that I have to enforce here.
I mean,
If you cut me off at the knees, then you effectively cut my job off. I have no authority here to do my job.
The cop barely gets a word in, but the guard's whining and empty threats continue.
I'm
And
not.
I will call Wes and talk to him about this.
Okay.
I've already had to do it once already. Okay?
Yeah,
Unbelievable, man. Supposed to be working together here. We're both county.
right.
Right?
I mean, but she's not causing a disturbance. She's not hurting
You're
anybody.
not listening.
I mean,
It doesn't, none of that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. She can't do what she's doing. She's filming me without my permission on this property is not acceptable.
but I mean, she's allowed to.
Oh my God.
That's not against the law either.
Dude, yes, you don't have no idea what goes on here. You need to learn what goes on here before you come make a decision.
This dirty guard thinks he can order the cop around as he pleases, but it won't end up going well for him when this story is over.
Am I getting an escort to do a public records request?
You're not going in that building.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
I'm security here, and I'm telling
I'm
you.
not
you're
talking
going in
to
that
you,
building
sir.
Filming. She's not
I'm
doing
not
it.
talking to you, sir.
She's not doing it. Period.
But she's allowed to.
No, she's not.
I mean, like,
oh my
legally.
God, you're so hard-headed. She is not allowed to do it. You can't film.
Yeah, you can.
No, oh my God, dude. You cannot on government property without consent.
Can I go inside?
Oh my God.
I want an escort. What is
You are
the
not going
process?
anywhere inside my building.
So
Period.
I don't think I can give you an escort.
Well, I don't want this guy assaulting me. I'm trying to avoid an
You know what,
issue
as
with
long as you're on
him.
this
At this point, the guard is ordering the cop more than he is the auditor, but he very quickly makes some concerning statements addressed to her.
campus, I'm going to be in your shadow, whether you like it or not.
Just don't assault me.
No one's touching you. No one's touching you.
So can I go inside to do a public request?
No,
See, this is what I mean.
you can't.
If I start walking into that door, he's gonna try to
I will
put.
physically stop her.
See, this
She's
is what
not
I
allowed
mean.
to do that. All right, so you need to get a handle on this.
Now, do you understand why I'm asking for escort? Because he stated he's willing to put
You are
hands
not
on me.
allowed to go in there. The county clerk is who called me to come take care of this.
Right.
So you're going to say that that she has no authority on it.
Well, I mean, if
She's
the
an
county
elected
clerk,
official, and you're telling me she has no authority
So-
to let me do my job.
If he wasn't a guard, there is absolutely no way the cop would let the guard get away with such blatant threats.
getting my point across clearly. I don't.
You have no point, my friend. I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk like that, but I have the point here.
But if she
I know
asks you
what's
to
going
leave,
on.
you do have to leave.
No, she's not going in.
But I'm gonna file a
going
complaint.
in that building.
I'm gonna file a complaint against you.
Oh.
Lawsuits involved, possible lawsuits. I'm here to do a simple public records
Well, then you have to
request.
go through the process, ma'am. You have to get permission from our facilities.
I don't need permission to exercise my First Amendment right.
Facilities manager.
I don't need
you
to do that.
See?
The cop who the guard called to help remove the woman now turns his back on him completely and instead starts lecturing him on the law.
You want to go and get permission to do what you're doing? I have no problem with that, ma'am. You just
I
have to
don't
go
need
through-
permission,
You
sir.
have to go through the proper channels.
Because I mean, it'd be the same if she walked into the sheriff's office with a camera. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to film inside the sheriff's
Well, that's not. We're not the sheriff's office, are we?
It's county
We're not
property,
sure.
though. It's public
It
property.
is not, ma'am. It's private.
No, it's not.
Sir, this
It's
is public property.
it's not
No,
private.
it's not. It's government county. Oh my God.
It's not private.
Why do you think we can't let cars park here overnight? Because it's not public area. Right. It's not public.
It's not private.
Both the woman and the guard were waiting for the sergeant to come, but you might not expect whose side he ends up taking in this dispute.
Did the county clerk ask you to leave?
No. I was outside the whole time. I did not go into that big building.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Clearly, the sergeant has no problem with what the woman was doing, but the guard just has to butt his head in. At this
I don't know what's this. I don't know what his security. I don't know what his deal is.
Okay. So it's my understanding that the clerk's office didn't ask her to leave. She was outside the whole time. But that's where we're at. And I was trying to explain to him, like, hey, she can go in, she can film.
What? Hey, I just watch your back a second. No, you're good. You're not doing anything wrong as long as you're outside.
Inquire about the public records.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, as long as you're not accessing restricted areas or anything like that.
Yeah. No, you're good.
And I'm gonna have to talk to him. Yeah.
point, everyone has realized that it's the guard who messed up, and you'll be shocked by how he does a complete 180 on everything he was saying earlier.
How's it going, man?
Good.
So what's going on? What we got?
Apparently, the library has much different rules than a lot of the other places. In the library, you cannot film without express written consent. You also cannot film somebody in the library without their personal consent. Okay. Apparently,
so here's the thing with
what
that.
this lady's doing is okay. Apparently.
It is.
Right.
It is absolutely. But
Yeah.
here's the thing with that.
That's what I was saying. Like,
even if the
I
library,
was probably not explaining it correctly. You know,
even
wasn't
if the
trying-
library says that,
Yeah.
their policies are not going to trump the law.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
she can still be asked to leave.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I mean,
I
she,
certainly can't let her go into these buildings filming and disrupting.
Well, you can,
As long as
because
she's
it's
not-
there's nothing you can do to stop it.
yeah. But as long
if
as
she's like causing any commotion or anything, which I don't think she will.
Yeah.
right.
But
But I mean, when you start getting complaints, well, I don't want to be filmed. That's not a valid
That's-
reason.
Yeah.
That's not a valid reason. I mean, he can film. He can turn around and film anybody in the public right now he wants
Sure,
to.
sure.
It's annoying to some people, but there's nothing wrong with it.
no, nothing wrong with it. Still gonna have to go and make sure that there's not a problem down there.
Well, if there's a problem, they'll call.
They will.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna have to follow around the whole time. And I'm gonna tell you, when you do start doing that, that's where the problem's gonna be created.
Well,
Let them do their thing.
I'm doing my thing.
Yeah,
Okay?
look, I
I'm
understand.
doing my thing.
I understand.
So I walk this place
Yeah.
all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I happen to walk in that direction, I'm not following her. I'm doing my job.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
This auditor drummed up so much steam in the community that the office eventually fired the guard. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments whether you thought the security guard was right in being as aggressive as he was. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to check out more videos of cops getting served justice salad for their idiotic mistakes, be sure to check out this video of cops getting the most unbelievable sentences in court.
With his hands extended out of his driver's window, he was grabbed out, thrown to the ground, and struck 16 times